Some people are afraid of losing the people they love, and because of that fear, they end up losing themselves. At first, it's almost impossible to notice. You give up an opinion to avoid an argument. You cancel something you wanted to do so you won't disappoint them. You swallow your discomfort to preserve the relationship. It seems small. It seems like love. It seems like maturity. But there is an important difference between making compromises and abandoning yourself. Compromise happens when two people adapt. Self-abandonment happens when only one person disappears. And it usually happens quietly. You stop saying what you feel. You stop asking for what you need. You stop expressing what you think. Until little by little, you stop taking up space in your own life. Many people believe that healthy relationships require constant sacrifice, but they don't. Healthy relationships require presence, and presence means that two people are allowed to exist there, not just one. Sometimes the fear of being abandoned becomes so overwhelming that a person chooses to abandon themselves first because they believe any price is better than losing someone. But there is a difficult question that deserves to be asked. What is the point of staying in a relationship if, in order to stay, you have to stop being who you are? Because love should not require you to disappear, or silence your voice, or hide parts of yourself just to continue being accepted. When you have to stop being yourself in order to be loved, maybe you're not experiencing love. Maybe you're experiencing emotional adaptation. And there is a cost to that. Resentment, exhaustion, emptiness, and that strange feeling that something is missing, even when the relationship still exists. Because what is missing is you.
Book reflection. In the Cinderella complex, Colette Dowling describes how many people learn to seek emotional security outside of themselves. But no relationship can fill what is created by a lack of connection with who you are. Film for reflection. Encanto shows how people often take on roles in order to maintain love, approval, and family harmony. But healing begins when they find the courage to exist beyond other people's expectations. Today's emotional practice. Ask yourself, what have I stopped doing in order to keep the peace in a relationship? Is there a need of mine that I have been ignoring? In what moments do I feel least like myself? Observe your answers without judgment. They may reveal parts of you that have been asking to come back. Not every abandonment happens when someone leaves. Sometimes abandonment happens when you stay, but leave yourself behind. And perhaps the most important love you need to rebuild is the relationship with who you are. If this video resonated with you, subscribe to Ties That Hurt. Here, we talk about relationships, self-worth, emotional education, and the courage to find your way back to yourself. Tell me in the comments, in what area of your life do you feel that you have been putting yourself second? And share this video with someone who needs to remember that love should never require disappearing.